Hey guys, here to bring you a video that I've not done another episode of in quite a while. It feels like an age. I don't think I've done one of these videos since I was in my old home, so like 6 months. Sorry about that. It was never super popular, so I just never carried it over. It is another episode of my favorite games, or just games that I've finished or I've been playing. And this is not a game I have finished just yet, but it is a really fun game so far. It's one that nobody talks about. It wasn't released in NTSC, like America, so that could be why a lot of people in the retro gaming community don't talk about it. But I would like to get back to making these kind of videos. I do enjoy making them. Let's show some lovely things. This is my backyard. It's very small. The grass is overgrown right now, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? I need to get a whippersnipper or something. But I can imagine someone clicking on this video and going, why is this person showing me this instead of a game review? Okay, let's just get to the game review. The game I've been playing, it has quickly become one of my favorite games for PlayStation 2, which is going to sound odd because it's not a very good game, but it is one that I'm enjoying immensely. It is Ghost Vibration. This is... let's see if I can get this without the glare. There we go. This is a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, hello, bee. Please get away from me. Ah. That bug was quite amorous. Right, Ghost Vibration. Now you see why I stopped filming outside. This is a game released in PAL and also Japanese territories. So NTSCJ and PAL. I don't believe it was released in America, but I could be wrong on that. You never know. It was released in 2003, I believe. So it says on the back. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And it is a kind of Ghostbusters kind of game where... first I just show the box and stuff, and I'll talk about the gameplay. So, at last memory, I think you can get this game for under $20. I paid about $30 on a buy it now plus shipping, so if you can get it for under 20 bucks, you're sitting pretty. And $20 for this game for the amount of time you will enjoy it is definitely worth it. Comes with a nice manual, also some further games to buy and play. The disc itself, no like amazing artwork. The artwork is the same on all of the covers there, but that's okay. This was a budget release, published by Atari. And the gimmick of this game is that you're a ghost hunter. You're this ghost hunter who gets a call from a old friend, a woman. Don't remember their names. Like, the story isn't really important at all. But you get a call and you have to go to a haunted mansion and hunt ghosts, and it's set up really strangely. Like, if you look up gameplay of this game online, it's probably not going to be very... it's not going to be a very good representation of what the game actually is, so... the game is set on rails. The character moves forward himself. Like, when I looked up gameplay of this, I thought, oh, it's like the old Resident Evils. You move the character yourself and he has, like, set camera spots. But no, the character, like, he just moves by himself. It's like an old light gun game, and that's kind of exactly what this kind of is. It's like a light gun game without the light gun, and if you could use a light gun on this, that would make it really, really great. I think if you could use a light gun on this, a lot more people would have liked it, but the gimmick is you're in third person, you're walking through this mansion, and every now and again, a ghost will pop up on the screen, like in a random spot. Like, it's predetermined, but, you know, if you're seeing it for the first time, it's random. So the ghost pops up, and you have to press triangle to enter a first-person view, and that's where you can kind of look around and try and find a ghost. When you find a ghost, you aim your gun at it, and bam! It fires a hook off at it, which is so fun. And one thing I really like is that the hook, and when you hit a ghost, it gets like a really responsive kind of twang. Like you've actually hit something, and now you have to reel it in, and the controller vibrates as you're reeling it in, which is so cool. And when you hit the ghost will kind of fly around like a maniac, so you have to kind of aim to make sure you're always aiming at the ghost. Like, let's say, you have to go like that, and sometimes it'll go like that, you have to kind of follow it. Which is really cool. It's just like a Ghostbusters game, and I kind of like it more than the Ghostbusters games that we have gotten in the past, which are just, I don't think they really capture the spirit of Ghostbusters, which is just lighthearted and funny and silly, which this game definitely is, because the voice acting is horrendous. I don't know.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Tell me what's got you so hyped up over this old manor.
It's none of your business.
Well, I'm making it my business.
You're always like that.
About the Japanese voice acting. Maybe they got like the greatest voice actors in the world to voice it for the Japanese version, but the PAL version, really, really bad. Which is... it's a little bit mean-spirited, but you'll hear it, and it's like hearing one of those like top 10 creepy things videos on YouTube, where it's like the person saying the stuff in the video has no life to their voice at all. They talk like this. It's so silly. But it kind of brings forward the appeal of the game, which is really nice. It's just a weird little game. Hello, Ant. It's a weird little game. And this was critically panned by critics when it was released, so I think that might have been part of the reason why I didn't get a wider release and why it's a little bit on the uncommon side. Because this isn't like, you're not going to find this game at every cash converters or every, like, retro gaming store you go to. I've never seen a copy of this. I had to buy one online, so I had to seek it out that way. But it is available online to buy. Just know that it is a, uncommon game, and, like, maybe in the future it'll be classified as rare, and now people will want it. So it'll be good to get it now while it's still pretty cheap. It's definitely a lot of fun. I'm up to level 5 so far. The levels are pretty short. They're only like 10 minutes long each. You get a like a 7-minute long section where you're walking through hallways, going through doors, going through like big rooms and capturing ghosts, and if you do really well doing that, you should be able to build up your power bar, because with each ghost you get like an energy thing from it, and so it's just a little bit at a time, and you fill the energy bar and you get a super move, like a bomb to throw. And you can throw that at the boss to help make the boss easier if you do catch all the ghosts in the level. And the bosses itself, they are challenging. Usually they start off as a bump in the wall, so it's kind of hard to explain, but imagine in the first Nightmare on Elm Street how Freddy Krueger is like pressing himself against the wall, and you can see his outline moving. It's kind of like that, and you have to draw it out with the hook. And then once it's out from there, you have to shoot it properly, and they will attack you, the ghosts. If you don't catch them in time, they will either do a running attack at you, or they will fire homing projectiles at you, which you can defeat with the hook, but you can't just be complacent with it. Like the later levels, like I'm on level 5 right now, it is very, very difficult. It's hard to kind of dodge some stuff, and you have to kind of figure out the level while you're doing it, so it'll take multiple occasions. But there is replay value to it, which is pretty cool. So if you play it all the way through once, you can play through it again to try and like defeat more ghosts, because there'll be secret ghosts that you maybe don't see in the first time around that are just they're complacent, they don't attack you. Not all of the ghosts do attack you. Some of them just like rattle furniture and stuff. So if you get all of those, if you don't get all of them, you can go back and try and get all of them. Just thinking. Graphics aren't the best. Oh yeah, the storyline isn't very good, but the supplementary content is really, really cool. If you do catch all of the ghosts, you can read through like what brought all of the people to the mansion and what caused them to die. So in the first level, it's easier to beat all the ghosts, but when you beat all the ghosts, you get a bunch of text files that you can read, so each ghost has their own little story within the overarching story of the level. So in the first one, the story is that a cult came to the mansion and killed themselves, and it kind of shows you all the stuff that happened there, which is really cool. It makes it so that even if you're not digging the story of the main game, you can still enjoy supplementary content. And once again, it's reason to go back and play through the levels multiple times to try and get all of those ghosts, so you unlock all of the supplementary story, which is awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. It's hard to kind of place a value on the game, like as a game. It is a good game. Trust me on that, it's more fun than anything. If I can think of any game to directly compare it to, I will compare it to Luigi's Mansion, which is very similar, though I think this might have been released a little bit before, a little bit after Luigi's Mansion. Both are very fun games that you should seek out. Right, that'll be all. The Sigma House bidding you guys farewell. I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope I've given this game enough of a recommendation to convince you to buy it. Alright, see you guys later. Have a good one.
And that's all, folks.